y'all, it's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. It's gonna be another catch-up recently reads. I'm continuing with my series. I read the next in the Malice and Underland series by Jenni Jennings. Ghost Games. I think this is the third one. Full illustrations. I loved being back on Malice, Seth, Uncle Vex, and all the amazing cast of characters in this incredibly imaginative and atmospheric world above and below. Like I said, this is the third in the series, so I can't say much, but I love the mystery of this one, and I love how much Uncle Vex has come to depend on Malice with cases, and even Seth. You never guess Seth wasn't like them, the way he loves all the disgusting, unusual, and spooky things so much. He and Malice have such a great friendship dynamic, and they just make me smile so big. We get a little sister with sharp teeth on the adventure this time, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I love the big focus on family to this one especially, since it's not what you would normally think of when you think of her family. It was so heartwarming to see how Malice's parents have grown so much and seeing that they really do love her and their whole family so incredibly much. They've even begun to accept Seth. Who would have thought? Such a great mystery adventure with ghosts, witches, ghost napping, riddles, and so much more. Love the gothic Addams Family type vibes with these. So atmospheric each time. I'm smiling ear to ear with the ending. Highly recommend. I hope there's still many more to come because I love these so much. And then I read Cat's Cradle, The Golden Twine by Rioux. It's a graphic novel. And this author is one of my favorite illustrators, so when I saw that they had a graphic novel coming out that they were also the illustrator and author, I knew I had to have it. Spyri is quite a main character. She's smart as a whip, clever, brave, confident, and determined. She's quite funny at times too. I love the twist with the monster and the mythical creatures kept up the suspense and danger aspects. The cliffhanger left me needing that next book, which I highly recommend. Just stunning the heart like I know it would be, because they're such an amazing illustrator, and I can't wait for that next one. And then I read book 2 in the Seth Stepping Mystery series by Nicki Thornton, The Bad Book Lighthouse. And this was such a great sequel. I love this one more than the first book. We have a different location, a new cast of highly entertaining, and each suspicious for different reasons, characters. Plus we have 2 faves from the first book along for this mystery and adventure as well. Also we have our favorite sarcastic cat, Nightshade, along, who has my heart of course. This was atmospheric in completely different ways than the last, but just as atmospheric. Terrific setting, great murder mystery with quite a few large twists that kept me reading as fast as possible. Just highly recommend. And I read another graphic novel, My Aunt is a Monster by Reimena. And I really enjoyed The Seance Tea Party by this author, so I was so excited when I saw they had a new graphic novel release, and I love this one even more. It was phenomenal. There's adventure, danger, curses, curiosities, family, friendship, and more in here. Amazing, endearing characters, engaging writing, unique and imaginative story that you just want to keep reading. The way it ended, I'm hoping there will be more because this was incredible. Full of great messages as well. Just highly recommend. Beautiful art, of course. And then I finally picked Heidi back up and finished it by Johanna Spyri. This is the edition I read. And the only reason I put it down because it was during my funk and she's just been made to leave the grandfather's house, and that made me sad. So I didn't know what was going to happen, but oh my heart. This was such a charming, heartwarming, classic story full of goodness, beauty, miracles, family, friendship, real life magic, faith, and goats. Heidi is so pure, innocent, and just so good. Such a sweet young soul. I was surprised and delighted by the faith in here and how some things with God and prayer were explained to Heidi and how she took it to heart and spread what she learned to others. Made my heart so happy. Peter, however, deserved a severe talking to. What a pouty, whining, angry boy. He made me so mad so many times. And if you're the odd one out like me who hadn't read it yet, I highly recommend it. I love this edition too, like I said. And I want to watch the movies again. There's the Shirley Temple one and then another one. I don't know the actor's names in it, but I think it was in the 80s or 90s. And I love that one too, so I want to watch them again. Just such a great story. And then I read She's Still Here by Caitlin Alexander, and Monarch had sent me this. Thank you so much. And this is out now. What a spook paranormal read. I love this. This hooked me from the start. It's a shorter read, but the author packs everything needed in those pages. Phenomenal story building, great flow and tension at all the perfect times. Kate is such a terrific main character. And I even love her mom and their dynamic together. Kate and Jane's friendship is such a heartwarming thing to watch develop. All the puzzle pieces that Kate learns about the mystery of the past, how things begin to click into place are just brilliant. I had no idea what the final reveal would be, and I love that. I think this is the first to a new series, and I'm so excited to see what happens with Kate next. Just highly recommend. Fantastic paranormal mystery thriller story with amazing characters and writing and a gripping and engaging story. And then I read the sequel to Vasilisa. This is Elena the Brave by Julie Mathison. What a phenomenal sequel, too. I think I love this one even more. And this is several years following the ending of the first book, and we follow Vasilisa's daughter, Elena, who is about 15, I believe. She annoyed me a lot at the very beginning, but once she reached a certain destination, about 50 pages in, she became a lot more likable. I love Russian folklore, and I love the storytelling of this author. It's just so brilliantly done for this type of folklore, especially. Like I'm reading an actual classical folklore tale itself. This has so much adventure, danger, family, friendship, loyalty, bravery, heart, secrets, magic, and more. Maybe even a witch or a dragon or something. There's so much depth to this story, especially in how much this adventure changes so much, and so many too. Elena's character growth and development over the course of the book is definitely the most incredible. But so are Mitya's and even Sasha, who has my heart. So many twists and turns, so many incredible imaginative details in here, engaging writing, and so atmospheric. Absolutely love the ending too. I'd say this one's also upper middle grade. There's also light romance. All they do is kiss, but they do kiss a lot more than I'm used to reading anymore. Very innocent though, like I said. Highly recommend. Don't know if there's going to be more, but I really hope so because I'm loving these so much. And then I read the first in Adventures in Thousandworld series, The Darkenstar by Joseph A. Davis, and I won this in a giveaway a little while back. These are translated, so I don't, and because there's more in the series, but I don't know when the rest will be translated. Hopefully soon. Illustrations. It's such a unique, vividly detailed world and engaging story, and I had such a great time with this. Such a whimsical, imaginative story that was highly engaging and entertaining. There's still so much mystery surrounding our siblings and their backstory as far as their connections to this other world. The magic with art and music was so uniquely and creatively done. I've never seen a magic system quite like this, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Edvin and Kaiser are such amazing characters, as well as Lars Peter. I wanted to shake Julia a little too often in anger, though. Boy, that girl got under my skin. She had some good character growth by the end, though, and hopefully we'll have more by the next book. This, and like I said, this was from a series. This was translated to English, so I'm not sure when book 2 will be translated, but I can't wait. It's such a great time. Then I read the third and final book in the Greystone Secrets series, The Messengers by Margaret Peterson Haddix. And what a phenomenal final book in this incredible trilogy. I'm so sad it's over, but I had such a terrific time with these. I love these three siblings so much, especially Finn. Also, besides the siblings, I love Natalie. She wasn't in this one that much, unfortunately, though, and I really missed her. We do have some new characters along for this adventure, and that was a great twist to the normal way of things. This one had way more danger and action. So many great problem-solving moments in here where it's clear that each kid in this one was needed for the success of their quest. They each bring something so important to the table. I love Kona's character and her cute little sister, Coffee, so much. So many great lessons and messages in here, and I love the parallels that can be drawn between some things from our own world and the bad world in here, which I highly recommend. And then I read From the Desk of Zoe Washington by Jenni Marks. I'm floored by how epically amazing this was. I'm not a big contemporary person, but this could be a new all-time favorite, just saying. The author has a way with her writing that is so engaging and has a hold over you. You don't want to read anything else or even do anything else but finish reading this book. The author weaves together so many amazing themes, such as blended families, incarcerated parent, the wrongfully accused, jailed, racism, secrets in families, changing friendships, and so much more. Then as two cherries on top for me in here of just enjoyment additions are the different songs mentioned throughout that Zoe adds to a special playlist she's making. I love most of those songs. The others I didn't recognize the names and I looked up. Love that. Then the baking. Zoe made me so hungry and almost had me baking a zillion things at once from the sheer inspiration she was giving me. I love the friendship between Trevor and Zoe and the way they resolve an issue that could have ruined their friendship forever. Just so well done. I love how Trevor was there for her no matter what. I really enjoyed one daring adventure they shared together in particular. Zoe's mom and her refusal to budge on certain things or even talk about them, plus some other decisions she made along the way, really made me angry at her. But I'm not a parent, nor can I imagine being a young, scared parent about to do it on my own, like the situation she found herself in and what happened with Zoe's biological dad. So I don't really have a right to cast judgment. When I think about it in that way, I just can't even imagine how hard that would be. Zoe is lucky to have an amazing stepdad who she thinks of and calls dad. Marcus is her biological dad, and the whole backstory of what happened to him before Zoe was born up till Zoe gets the letter and everything that transpired from that point on. So enthralling and so good. So many great messages in here as well, like I've said, and important issues like I touched on. So many people are wrongfully convicted, and many people, even Zoe always figured this as well, that anyone convicted and sent to prison, well, that means they are guilty. Sadly, that's not true. Systemic racism is also a very real problem, especially. I love how this came together in the end, and I actually cried at page 277. Such a powerful and beautiful part. Highly recommend. Such a great book. Alright, y'all, that's it for this video. Have you read any of these? Did you like them? Did you not? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would like to subscribe, I would love that if you'd like to, and I'll see you in my next video.